Blimey, I don't know how to sum that up, Muzzy. I think we were just talking before we came on. 20, 25 minutes of dominance, 1-0 up, and then we end up losing 7-2.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Just said to the guys in there, better manager than me, better teams than us have lost by bigger score lines. And we were good for 20 minutes. I think between two boxes, I think we were decent today. We've got into areas where we could have produced something, could have got some end product. But unfortunately, in both boxes, we weren't good enough today.
Yeah, and I think it was fair to say we conceded 7 today. Some very good finishes from Westfields, but some lamentable defending from us.
Yeah, uncharacteristic, to be fair. It's not like us. I said before the game, we're trying to evolve as a squad, trying to evolve as a team. We've done, 2 or 3 years of grit and determination, and dogs of war kind of stuff. We're trying to evolve a bit more football, but we can't lose what tough we are, and that is a hard team to beat. And at half time, I said, there was a soft centre. It was a soft centre today, which was disappointing because the starting 11 were decent enough to win the game. We had a bench that we felt that we'd have match winners to come on. They talk about finishers now and stuff like that, and match winners and game changers. We had that today, and opportunities. But yeah, we just we shot ourselves in the foot with too many uncharacteristic errors.
Yeah, I think the first half, in some ways, summed up the way the game was as a whole, because we were 4-1 down at half time. I think they'd had 4 shots, and we were just in control in it, other than when they went into our box.
Yeah, and that we tried to sort of say at half time, we don't want to just capitulate, but because we know we've had good moments. But I say, they've scored from shots. How many shots did we actually have? That's what I said. That end product. Did we have a shot in venom? We've had shots that go over. We've had shots that gone wide. We've had, passes that have gone, through to the goalkeeper. They're all right decisions. I think there was some neat and tidy stuff there. But you've got to be ruthless. And what ruthless is, the keeper should, in the positions we had today, their keeper should have had a lot more saves to make than he has, and I think that's the difference. Whereas they were clinical, we weren't.
Yeah, and I think again, talking just before we came to the interview, I think we could probably say at least 4 of their goals were down to individual errors by our lads.
Yeah, and they were, and the people know that, and that's why I said that maybe uncharacteristic. Said at half time, how many mistakes have they made? And they were loads. Oh yeah, of course they have. But we didn't capitalise on them. We didn't capitalise on our dominance, and therefore and that's the difference. So yes, we're evolving. Yes, we want to change a bit of brand of football. Yes, we want to move forward. Yes, we've got a young squad, but we can't continue to make errors and not learn. And if we learn from that, then it's different. We've got Bassett next week. That'll be a tough game for us now. We've got to go there and show some character. And I know that the character's in there, but obviously that's down to me and the coaching team and management team to make sure that we're 100% ready for Bassett next Saturday.
Yeah, and you're right to say it's uncharacteristic, some of the errors today. Probably, as you say, think we need to move on from that. Bassett next week. Are you likely to see much of the same squad?
Yeah, if we win today, we go 5th. So you flip it round, and I say I'm one of those guys that generally I'll beat myself up if I think I've made wrong decisions and stuff like that. But I generally think we're not far away from having a decent start. We could have gone into a decent season. So it won't. I'm not there to. They've got to have a trust in me, and I've got to have a trust in them. I told them all today. They've all had minutes. They've all had opportunities. 4-1 down today. Did anybody expect to stay on the football pitch at 4-1? No. Did anybody at 6-2 down expect to get on the pitch? No. But if we're connected as a group and we understand that as a 1 to 16, 17, 18 who aren't available, and the management team, we'll be okay. But they've got to understand it. It's not. This is a tough league. You look at results week in, week out. there are teams that are beating people left, right, and centre. I don't know what happened today, but teams in the Vars would have won, teams in the Vars would have lost. There'd be games that we, in our league that's unexpected. It's been one of those seasons, so topsy turvy. Won 5, lost 5. We've got to find that middle ground somewhere, and next week hopefully we can not find that middle ground. We go back to winning ways, and then we look at the next couple of games after that.
Optimism reigns. Thanks, Muzzy. Cheers.